Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a wise old man known for his valuable life lessons. People from far and wide would come to seek his guidance and wisdom. One day, a young and impatient man approached the wise old man. He said, "I have been working hard for years, but success always seems to elude me. I have tried everything, but nothing seems to work. Why is life so unfair to me?" The wise old man smiled calmly and said, "Let me share a short story with you. Long ago, there was a skilled archer in a kingdom. One day, the young archer went to his master and said, 'Master, I wish to become the greatest archer in the kingdom. What should I do?' The master thought for a moment and replied, 'Tomorrow, go to the forest and shoot an arrow. But remember, your goal is to hit the bullseye of a tiny leaf on a distant tree.' The apprentice felt optimistic about this task. He spent the whole night preparing himself mentally and physically for the challenge. The next day, he arrived at the forest and shot his arrow with all his might. However, the arrow missed the tiny leaf by a considerable margin. Disappointed, he returned to his master and said, 'I have tried so hard, but I failed to hit the leaf. What should I do now?' The master smiled and said, 'Tomorrow, go to the same tree, and instead of aiming for the leaf, aim for the entire tree.' The apprentice was puzzled, but followed his master's instructions. The next day, he shot his arrow towards the tree as instructed. This time, the arrow hit the tree, but not the bullseye. Again, disappointed, he returned to his master and exclaimed, 'Master, I followed your advice, but I still missed hitting the bullseye. What am I doing wrong?' The master calmly replied, 'My dear apprentice, you have been focusing too much on the destination and not enough on the journey. Success is not always about hitting the bullseye. It is about continuous improvement. Keep practicing, and eventually you will reach your target.' The young man realized his mistake. He understood that success is not achieved overnight, but through consistent effort, learning from failures, and not giving up. From that day forward, he embraced the journey, putting in his best efforts and aiming to grow and improve every day. The life lesson here is that success does not always come instantly, but it is the process of growth, determination, and resilience that truly matters.